Hey everybody, Sam Taylor here, Cancer Cure Bus, episode 5, the 9 words you don't ever want to hear your doctor say. All right, so I talked a little bit about my friend Ken Blad, who I went and had the MRI done that morning, got me in quick, and he said he'd call me back that afternoon. So I'm there at work, he calls me back, and I hear the 9 words you don't ever want to hear your doctor say. He says, Sam, and here they are. There is no good way to tell you this. Those are the 9 words. I swear, I think they teach that in medical school. Because that's actually, if you got to deliver bad news, it's probably the way to do it. You know, there is no good way to tell you this. And he said the MRI came back and showed a mass. It is 2 centimeters by 3 centimeters by 4 centimeters. He said it's about the size, a little smaller than a golf ball. I was happy actually that he's using golf ball, and he didn't use fruit. A lot of times it's any kind of fruit, like it's the size of an orange, a cantaloupe, watermelon, banana, who knows? But at first I thought, oh, at least it's not fruit, and at least it's a sport equipment and it's a small golf ball. Okay, so, and I said, okay. He said basically there's a mass, there's a tumor in your brain that the MRI showed up. And when I was on the plane, I mentioned on that plane when I was flying down to Los Cabos, I had a voice came into my head when I was having the vision problems when I was reading, and that was what the voice in my head said. It said brain tumor. And so somehow I was already being prepared, and sure enough, the MRI showed that. Now, when I talked to Ken the night before and Darren, my other doctor friend, the night before, because like I said, I was already prepared that it was a brain tumor. I knew there was something pretty wrong with me, and so the night before I asked Darren, Kaiser, I said, now if this were you, if you had something, I think this is pretty serious. I could get it treated here in Omaha, and University of Nebraska Medical Center is top notch. Or I could go to one of the world's best cancer centers one of the world's best cancer centers, which MD Anderson. And I know a lot of people have had cancer, and anytime I hear cancer, I always hear MD Anderson. There's a lot of great cancer centers out there, but that's always the one that comes to my mind. And he said to me, Darren said, let's wait and see how things go, and then you kind of made that determination. But that's kind of in my mind, where do I get it treated? Because if it's as serious as I think it is, I want to make sure I get the best treatment possible. So when I talked to Ken and he said, there's a tumor, I said, okay. And he said, but here's what I've done. He said, I've scheduled an appointment for you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. with Dr. Michelle Eisenberg at University of Nebraska Medical Center. So you have an appointment with her. She came here recently. She trained at MD Anderson. And all of a sudden, wow. She's trained at MD Anderson. She's at University of Nebraska Medical Center. She set up the Brain and Spine Cancer Center at UNMC, and she's top notch. And all of a sudden, that blessing, these little miracles, I thought, wow, what are the odds that... And I have an appointment with her tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to meet with Dr. Michelle Eisenberg, who trained at MD Anderson but is now in Omaha. So then that was another little sign of, I was promised through my faith there'd be miracles, so that was one of the little tender mercies. And so that was a big comfort for me. So that was just kind of the beginning of a stream of little miracles in unexpected places that I've been seeing through my journey. So for me, that was a real comfort. And again, it goes back to thank heavens that that a good friend prompted me to get a blessing, because that helped me and my wife get through the next day, which will be our next episode, which was that meeting with Dr. Eisenberg, where we got where she kind of gave me the assessment of what kind of tumor it was that I have and the prognosis. And we're going to have to wait till the next episode for that. But in the meantime, I do want to give out my message to all of the cancer warriors out there. Remember, keep your faith, stay strong. You will find peace. May God bless you, and may God bless your families. Thanks.